Welcome to Intellectual Talk with OG. I'm OG, your host, and this is my show. Today is January the 15th, 2018, and it's also the day of celebration of Martin Luther King's birthday. So it's quite fitting that I picked this day to launch. You know, he had a dream, I had a dream. Man, we finna try to make this thing do what it do. On today's show, we're going to be talking about the way that black men interact with each other in the streets. I view this as a problem. If I view it as a problem, you should view it as a problem. We all know, we've all seen it time in and time out. We've even done it as black men. When we see another black man in the streets and we're walking past him, what do? Chest out, mad dog on, as if that's the enemy. It's not my enemy, and I'm not his enemy. I don't know what that man is going through, just like he doesn't know what I'm going through. I don't know if his bills are paid. I don't know if he's happy, if he's sad. But because of the brainwashing of society and the things that we see, we automatically assume that he's going to be aggressive, so I must be aggressive back. Bullshit. I cry foul on that play. That ain't what it's about, and that's not what we are about as a people. So what I'm talking about today is how we can change that, how we can come up with solutions to that. Because face it, if we're interacting the way we're supposed to interact and greeting each other the way we're supposed to greet each other, then that means we're going to break down the barrier of the stereotypes that people have about us as a people. And it starts with little simple things like, how you doing, bro? How you doing today? That's the type of things that we need to start working on. And so this is what's going on. The reason that we do these types of things and treat each other the way we treat each other is, once again, it's through the brainwashing. We've been brainwashed since the beginning of time to fear and suspect foul play from each other. You know the old saying, divide and conquer. If you can divide us, then you can conquer us. But if we come together as one, man, we unstoppable. And I have to point the finger at a lot of different things. And one of them we'll start with is media. The only type of images you get to see of me and people who look like me, gangbangers, criminals, con artists, low life, not to be trusted ass type people. We're always displayed in a negative image to everyone, including ourselves. So if you're constantly seeing this negative behavior put to you in music and entertainment, through social media, and even through ourselves and our parents and grandparents, what you think is going to happen next? We're going to automatically become suspect of ourselves, taking the focus off those who are out to hurt us, those who are out to destroy us. Look at media, all the rap music, all the genres of music that speak negatively or promote negativity amongst us. Now, it's okay, and I don't knock it because I listen to all types of music. That's what creativity is. That's what choice is. But you have to understand, teach your kids to understand, and anybody that you come into contact to understand that there is a difference between reality and entertainment. And pointing the finger at rap music, we have to understand that there's a difference between reality and entertainment. We know a lot of these rappers claim this is the lifestyle that they live. But then we know a lot of them who faking the funk. And it's the ones who are faking the funk who are doing a really big injustice to our people who don't know how to differentiate between reality and entertainment. Point in case, there was a rapper named Spice One up out of Oakland, you know, the Bay Area. And he would say openly that I'm just a studio gangster. And I respect that about that man, because he's letting you know, this ain't real. This ain't me. This is entertainment. And as long as you know that this is entertainment, you can't say, well, Spice One told me to do this. Spice One influenced me to do this. I'm following Spice One's lead. Because at the end of the day, after the music stops, he's letting you know, man, that's just entertainment. Don't go out there and pick up no guns and shoot nobody, because guess what happens? Bullets kill. They don't get right back up and get on stage. They don't get right back up like in the cartoons to live another day. It's real. Understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids believe the stuff that's coming up out of these artists' mouth. Popping the pills. We all know the big stars, the big Lil Waynes, the Futures. All they talking about is getting high, getting high. So when they're put on that platform for everybody to see this and they're promoted by the major corporations, what does that do? That influences people to follow in their lead, because guess why? We associate their success with the formula that they putting out. So we think, hell, shit, they getting high, they making music, they own the one, and they're successful. So that must be the route to go. But guess what? Man, that shit is an illusion. That's what the hell it is. It's an illusion. And I'm calling out all these rappers that's putting this shit out without their disclaimer. All you gun-toting, dice shooting, dope slanging, gang banging, car stealing, bank robbing, and every other motherfucking thing that's going on out there that you claiming that you're doing without a disclaimer, you ain't shit. I'm telling you like it is. You ain't shit because you influencing kids to believe that that's the way to go. When you know it's not. You know that you up under the thumb of the corporations. They tell you how to dress, how to talk, how to walk, who to be seen with, how to make your music. When you're being controlled like that, you fake. You're not keeping it real. I don't give a fuck how many times you say you keeping it real. You 100. Nah, you fake as fuck. Simple and plain. And those are the type of things that are influencing the kids and even some adults to believe that this is the type of image that they want to portray because it's going to get them somewhere in life. Bullshit. But at the same time, there's another side to this, and it's economics. See, because these rappers are only doing what the corporations say, and that's a part of economics because that's how they get paid. Understand what I'm saying? So then at the same time, we take the rappers who may not know any better. So I can't put all blame on them for not being awakened, for not knowing exactly what they are doing. See what I'm saying? Because they're being controlled by corporate money. Ain't no corporate money behind me. So that means I get to say what the fuck I want to say, do what I want to do. You either going to be mad or you going to be glad. But it ain't going to change my life because I done already walked that road. I done been down that road. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it's about. I've experienced it. I'm not talking from the perspective of watching somebody do it. I'm not talking from the perspective of listening to somebody's music. I'm talking about from my own experience. I've been down that road, and I know what it's going to get you. I know where you're headed. I got many partners that didn't walk it and ain't coming back from it because they either dead or in jail. So as I get back to what I mean by the interaction between black men, we got to break down these images that are being put out here about us, because that's not us. It's really not. So in changing that, we got to change the things that we're doing, the things we are listening to, because they are having a bigger influence than you actually think. You know, they say, well, hell, I'm not raising your kids. That's on you to raise your kids. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. But when you have the ear of the kids, the corporations have the ear of the kids because they saturate the market with their tax dollars and regular money and everything else that's used to pay for that dumbass shit. Then you actually are an influence. And that's what they're banking on. For you to influence the next generation to be dummies. They love that. Why wouldn't they? Because guess what? While you being a dummy, their kids is getting smarter. Their kids is establishing careers. Their kids is buying up all the property, running all the businesses, while you're being a consumer. Understand what I'm saying? A consumer. That's all you're doing. Is putting money back in their pockets. So then we move past the media and the music, and we go to the history of America. Pure violence. We all know that every land, every body of water, has been conquered by Americans through violence. So if you know this and you see this, you become desensitized to violence. So now, when I see my brother in the street and I'm aggressive and he's aggressive, next step is violence. We don't have a second thought about using violence against each other because we've been desensitized to it. Music, TV, history. It's all been a programming of us. That's all we recognize. I was one to always think that, hell, don't nobody respect nothing but violence because of my experiences in life. But that's not always the case. Next time you walking up the street, brothers, and you see another guy that you don't know, another black man you don't know, how you doing, folks? And see what his response is. He might even hesitate for a minute. Whoa, how I'm doing? Well, shit, I'm doing fine. How you doing? It's a whole lot better than where you from, homie. That type of shit right there, that aggressiveness, causes somebody to get aggressive back with you when you really didn't even mean it like that. But because you've heard so many people address other men like that, you've picked up that vernacular, you've picked up that stature, that aggressiveness in your voice, and don't think nothing about it when you see another brother and you use it that way. But I bet when you see other cats, and you know who I'm talking about, don't ask them where the fuck they from. I bet you high like a motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you doing there, guy? Yeah, nice day, aren't you? Yeah, fuck all that shit. Learn to start treating your own with respect. Respect me, respect you, respect him, respect her. It comes full circle. You want respect, you got to give respect. So we got to respect each other though, man, off the top. When we learn to respect each other, man, it's going to be for a better day. Because all this brainwashing that we've done has caused a lot of turmoil in the community. Brothers, if we can get our act together, then everybody else is going to follow. We all know that black culture runs the world. Everybody follows behind us. Everybody wants to be like us. That's why you got so much bullshit in other races who follow behind us. But guess what? At the end of the day, when they stop trying to act like us, they go back to being them. See what I'm saying? We can't shake this off, but they can and get back to their everyday life. But we can't shake this shit off because of this right here. This color right here, we don't get to put over a jacket and act like we somebody else. We're not emulating anybody else because we are who we are. But in order for us to be better, we got to throw out the old way of thinking and reprogram ourselves with a new way of thinking. And that means coming together, accepting your brother, no matter where he from, no matter what he looks like. That mean mug face he might have on have nothing to do with you. My brother could be mad because he just stubbed his motherfucking toe. You see what I'm saying? But you'll never know if you walking around aggressive and mad dogging and antisocial and you can only speak to cats from your hood because they're less aggressive or you know them. But 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers you know the ones who's gonna do you because they got the most information about you that they can utilize to hurt you. See what I'm saying? A lot of these cats in the street, man, they can't do too much to you. You know what I'm saying? They really can't because they don't know nothing about you, so they don't know how to come at you. And it's not always about the negativity. Put it down for a minute. I make it a point. Then when I'm in these streets and I see brothers, I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 15 motherfuckers. I'm making eye contact and I'm asking them how they doing. What's up with y'all today, folks? And when I come back from wherever I'm at, I hit them again. All right, man, y'all be safe out here. You understand what I'm saying? So the next time they see me, that aggression level then went down. And the next time they see me, there is no aggression. Now we talking. You know what I'm saying? But the ice has been broke. It's been broke, man. I know a lot of you dudes that walk around with them mean mugs and your chest poked out. It's soft as cotton. I know you are. I know your history. I know your peoples. You soft as cotton. But because society has brainwashed us into believing this image that we have to portray in order to be accepted, we out here looking like fools. And while we looking like fools, the gap is widening and widening and widening between each other. We can't get nowhere like that, man. We can't get nowhere like that. So let's break this. Let's get out of this delusional mind state about believing that we are enemies of each other. Man, you ain't my enemy. Hey, when you see OG coming up the street, you not my enemy. I'm letting you know. When you see me out there, you see me rolling through, man, you can give me the fist. I'm going to give it right back to you if you beat me to the punch. Or you going to see mine come up first. You're going to see that fist. Because you know what that fist means? That's universal for black power. You see what I'm saying? That's universal. You already know what I'm talking about. Man, I ain't giving a fuck about no hood business. What's going on in the hood? That shit don't mean shit to me. Let's talk about building something. Because when we can build together, man, we can build our families back up. You see what I'm saying? Get rid of some of this aggression, man. It's all right to be aggressive when aggression is called for. It's all right to be aggressive when aggressive is called for. Anybody that knows me know I can get very aggressive. But that's when it's called for. If it ain't called for, man, I'm cool. Cool as ice water. Y'all know this. This is why I can go everywhere. I can interact with everybody. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows, man, I'm not coming with the bullshit. I'm cool. But that's the reputation that I built up for myself. But they also know that I can be aggressive. They know that. That dude can be aggressive, but he also cool as fuck. So when they see me coming, man, I'm accepted everywhere I go. Because I don't believe in being antisocial with my peoples. How can we build together if we can't speak with each other? Communication is key. Without communication, we can't get nowhere. If we stay separated, we can't get nowhere. If we gangbanging, we can't get nowhere. You see what I'm saying? If we doing anything that separates us from each other, we can't get anywhere. And guess what? When we do that, we've been played like a puppet. You understand that? A lot of people don't like to feel played. You not finna play me. You ain't gonna play me. But you being played every day that you act like that with your own peoples. Your subconscious mind is being played, has been played, because it manifests itself in your day-to-day life. Talking about what you ain't gonna do. But you doing it every day. You being played every time you look at another man, another black man that you know nothing about, and you show aggression towards him. You act in a negative manner towards him. You being played like a puppet. Come up out of that shit, man. Show them something different. You show them something different, you're going to be different. How do we show them something different? Education. I ain't talking about no motherfucking textbook education. I'm not talking about that. Education for me is knowledge. That's what education is for me. I'm self-taught. I didn't gain this shit in no damn school books, sitting behind nobody's desk. Now, I'm not going to knock that, because you have to learn things to have a certain skill set to be able to get certain jobs. But what the type of education I'm talking about is education of self. Education of self. Knowing your history. Knowing what your ancestors had to go through for you to be able to do the shit that you're doing right now. Because when you learn yourself, guess what you start to do? You start to have confidence in yourself. See, all the shit that black people have done has been swept up under the rug that benefited society. We just now finding out about motherfuckers developing stoplights. You know what I'm saying? Being the first black man to actually ever do heart transplants. Drew. It's type of things we don't really know about because we're not supposed to know about. Because that builds pride. You understand what I'm saying? If you knew all the things that your people did, your ancestors did, you'd be walking around with your chest stuck up like, yeah, I can do that. That builds pride in yourself. And then when you got pride, you got that confidence, you can teach the next man that because he sees it in you. You glowing. And now they thinking like, damn, I remember when he was walking around, Billy Badass. Now he got a little smile on his face. He feeling good. You can see him shining. And knowledge will do that to you. Knowledge can make you shine, can give you that glow. Because you know what's going on. You're awoke. Wake your ass up. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy, man. I'll put you up. A lot of cats know, man, I can talk your ear off. Holla at your boy. Because when you educate yourself, you feel better. Just like putting on a brand new pair of shoes, putting on some brand new clothes, you done ironed up, you feeling good. That's the physical aspect. But think about when you feeling good up here. You feel good up here by knowing better and doing better. And it works, man. It works. So when you change that thought process, things start to manifest themselves. When you're thinking positive, positive things start to happen. When you're thinking negative, negative things happen. It's not just no cliche, no saying. I'm the man in the flesh who believes in that. Because I've done the negative things and I received the consequences of negative things. And I've done positive things and I received the benefits, not consequences, the benefits of doing those positive things. Now I'm here before you because I want to share this with you. Because it don't make no sense to keep it all locked in. It don't make no sense to keep it to myself. The game don't cost here. The game is free here. Coming from OG, this game is free. It costs you a dime. Because I don't believe in selling the secret to success. A motherfucker want to sell you the secret? He a motherfucking con. That's how I feel about it. You's a con. If you really want to see me uplifted, then give me the game. Put me on. So that I can put the next man on, he can put the next man on, and we're going to have a domino effect. And we all on. We all living right. That's how you do that right there. Self-confidence is built through knowledge. Pride is built through knowledge. Acknowledgement of your pride and confidence is built through knowledge. See what I'm saying? And when we come together, man, and we do this, we have to understand as brothers that we got to protect what we are invested in. You got a girl, that's your woman. You two are invested in each other. So that means you have to protect your woman. Nah, that ain't no sucker shit. That's some real shit. And in turn, if your woman becomes pregnant and she has kids, it's your responsibility to protect your kids. And when I say protect them, that means from all threats. That means from misinformation. That means from any physical threat. That is your responsibility as a black man. Our responsibility is to take care of our families, to make sure that they are straight in day-to-day life. Make sure that they're receiving the nourishments that they need in day-to-day life. Make sure that they are safe from any type of physical harm. That's our jobs. That's our jobs as black men. We are the protectors of our families. No matter what. No matter what type of arguments we have, no matter what type of fights we have with each other, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be able to lay that shit down and protect what's yours. And what's yours is everything that you are connected with in life. See, because guess what? When you break down the connection between the family, you're breaking down everything. So now you're not giving a fuck if Lil Mama can't pay the rent. Lil Mama can't feed the kids. Because you lost that connect with them. When in essence what it's supposed to be is your meals might be a little bit shorter because they need to eat. You might not even have a meal. But as a man, that's what we do. There ain't nothing to skip a meal or two to feed the kids, to feed the woman, because guess what? That's that backbone. That's that backbone. Without the backbone, man, you weak as fuck. We are weak as fuck without the backbone. And you know who the backbone is? I'll put it out there, and I'm going to give it to you for real. Women. Women are our backbone. But we're going to save that for another topic. Brothers, we got to come together. We got to stand together. We got to learn to communicate with each other. We got to learn to build self-confidence, self-pride, and we're going to change some shit up. Man, I'm finna bring this to an end now, but what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to hit my page, man. My Facebook page, Intellectual Talk with OG. My Instagram page, OG Hit, the Hood Orator. And I need y'all to go on over to YouTube. And on YouTube, you look up Intellectual Talk with OG, and you hit the subscribe button. Because see, what I need this to be, I need to be this a live program so I can interact with the peoples. And that's what this was initially supposed to be and what it's going to be. But YouTube says I have to have a certain amount of subscribers so we can interact and make this a real thing. Because I want to hear from the people. So you go in, man, and you comment. Let me know how you feel about the show. Let me know what I'm saying. If you can feel what I'm saying, holler at your boy. If you can't feel it, tell me why you can't feel it. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what you think. Man, this is my first show. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting this out there to you because I need you. Just like you need me in my eyes. Because we're going to help each other out, man. We're going to get each other right. So don't forget, go to YouTube. Subscribe to Intellectual Talk with OG. Hit me on IG. OG Hit the Hood Orator. Hit me on Facebook. You already know. OG Hitman Theron. Fan page. OG. That's that intellectual talk, man. And I don't know if they going to allow it, but I'm still going to put it out here like this, man. When I was locked up in Pelican Bay, Sister Soldier used to end every show on Sundays with a little something. And so, y'all hear that? Man, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Keep your head to the sky. And that's what we got to do, people. Keep your head to the sky, man. And when we uplifting each other, we're going to be all right.